Chicago's Lawndale neighborhood is reeling after two mass shootings last evening left 10 people shot and one dead.
And police say despite all the victims and witnesses, they are getting very little cooperation.
Dane Placco went to Lawndale today to visit a neighborhood under siege.
We are in a battle for the heart and soul of some of our communities.
It's the day after in Lawndale. Nubs of crime scene tape and surgical gloves on the street, and a heavy police presence. Reminders of last night's blast of violence.
It ain't safe down here. Why, you can't even be in your own backyard.
Yvonne Jones tends her community garden plot just across the street, where 5 people were shot last night, next door to an elementary school, the victims ranging in age from 14 to 22. And just minutes earlier, and a few blocks to the east, 5 more people were shot at the corner of Christiana and Douglas Boulevard. A 15-year-old boy was killed, and a 16-year-old boy is hanging on to life. But police say despite all of the victims and witnesses, nobody's talking.
That signals to us when you don't cooperate, when you're silent, that you prefer street justice.
And Lawndale residents say street justice is out of control, along with other social ills. We came across 2 men passed out on Douglas Boulevard, apparently from heroin. Tiny drug bags littering the grass. Lawndale resident Vivian Smith calling 911.
It's 2 guys laying in the park. One is not moving. It's sad because our neighborhood, they always say black on black crime. I don't understand. Black on black killing each other. For what reason?
If this doesn't tell you just how bad it is here in Lawndale, there's blood spatters all over this sidewalk by one of the shooting scenes, but also on the sidewalk, chalk drawings from children, including a hopscotch. But you also find signs of hope. Pastor Floyd Smiley grilling chicken and ribs behind his church for those in need.
We fix the food, prepared, and carry out the trays, and one that want to come by, they're free to take it, free, no charge.
In Lawndale, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
Hey guys, let me show you something. If you have a meter like this on the side of your house and pay $99 per month for power, you need to take advantage of this new program. The government will literally give you thousands of dollars in incentives to get you to
Developing this afternoon, Chicago's top cop says 59 gun shell casings were found after the shooting of a rapper right outside the Cook County Jail.
Superintendent Brown using this case and that situation as a reason to push for keeping violent offenders in jail. Elizabeth Matthews is live at CPD headquarters with more. Elizabeth?
Sally and Anthony, the superintendent, showing his shock and dismay that this violent repeat offender was let out of jail this weekend. The 31-year-old did have to post bond, and as a condition of posting that bond was going to have to be on electronic monitoring, but Superintendent David Brown says that is simply not enough. Leandre Sylvester was released from jail Saturday night and was targeted, fatally shot right outside the Cook County Jail. Police say there were 59 shell casings on scene. 2 women were also wounded, though not seriously. The Chicago rapper was released after posting a $5,000 bond with a condition that he would be on electronic monitoring. Yet again, he was in jail for violating his bond following several weapons, assault, and habitual criminal charges.
All these prior arrests, these serious felonies, these very violent crimes didn't keep him in jail. And it created an unsafe environment for others to put him on electronic monitoring.
So we're told there are about 3,500 people currently on electronic monitoring here in Cook County. So who decides who's on electronic monitoring? Well, you ask the police, you ask Cook County Sheriff, the state's attorney, the judge's office, and you kind of get the runaround. A source does tell us that it's up to the prosecutors, the state's attorney's office, in court to go to the judge and make those recommendations. Then ultimately, it is the judge who decides. Live outside CPD headquarters, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.